Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Form. This is Formcast. I think now we're officially at episode 120. And my God, life has been wild. And it's literally all because of the stream. Thanks for listening every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern time zone. Episodes get uploaded here on Spotify or here on Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening, and on YouTube, of course. All the episodes are on YouTube, so I appreciate that. Podcasts are geared towards just chatting about life, about streaming, about sports, about everything. That being said, sports, quickly. Montreal Canadiens, playoffs, down 3-1 now with the Washington Capitals. Not sure what's going to happen in game number 5. But I hope they can take home a win. I've been wanting to go to a game. I don't think I would try and go this series because of how quickly the decision would have to be made. But the tickets are insanely expensive, but I really want to go to Montreal for a playoff game. So if they win this series, if they happen to win this series, I think I might pull the trigger and go to Montreal for a game next series. We'll see what happens. But hey, go Habs, go. And if you're not a Habs fan, well, I don't like you anymore. I'm just kidding. Sort of. Stream. My career. My livelihood. The community. My life. It's been going nuts. And I thought I'd talk about it quickly on stream. Not on stream. Well, I did talk about it on stream. But on this podcast episode, because I think it's absolutely insane not to talk about how so many firsts and so many records are being broken. So many firsts are being had. I'm on this leaderboard that I'm going to talk about in a second that I never thought I would even show up on. It's absolutely insane. Now, are there reasons for this happening? Maybe. I think when you get a community that is with you day in and day out and has been with you for some people a few months and some people 4 years, 4+ years, 4.5 years, nearly 5 years, I think when they start to, support in any way, it's because, let's be honest, I really hope it's because they love the content, they love the community, they want to support me personally, perhaps. They want to see the content continue. They want to stream, they want to see the stream continue. And one of the best ways to do that is obviously supporting with their time and supporting with their chats and supporting with subs, donations, all that kind of stuff, because it does allow us to continue the full-time streamer thing. But lately, it's been absolutely insane. Right now, as of this morning, and I've never looked into this leaderboard before because I just was never on it. I was never even close to even cared and never even close to bat an eye at this leaderboard. But for all English channels on the platform on Twitch, currently my channel, this community, my community, sits at number 175 on the leaderboard. Now, this is above people of the likes of Symphony, Aiden, nearly above Timmy Toucans, above Moist Critical. There's these streamers that stream to 5 to 10 to 20,000 average viewers, and we're surpassing these streamers on this leaderboard. And it's not a competition, but it's just something to notice. It's insane. Right now, sitting just above 5,100 active subs, and of course, that does not mean that all of a sudden I'm growing like crazy. My average is sitting around 65 right now. It's nothing insane when it comes to the amount of support. And it really just drives home the fact that quality is way more important than quantity. You can have 20,000 people in your chat, but if 19,000 of those people are just there to watch and not care if you are doing something special, or not care about you as a person or whatever like that, just to watch the game, for example, then it might not reflect too well on how the community really is. Sitting at 65 roughly average viewers and surpassing in active subs some of the likes of like those people I've said, famous Warzone players, amazing content creators, people that I've literally watched and tried to kind of learn from and just hang out with and be like, maybe one day we'll be up there. Maybe one day our name will be seen beside theirs. Now, this has been done with no subathon. There's no reason to sub. There's no incentive to sub. what we do is during the stream, there might be a thing that says, if this streak continues, then maybe we'll do this. But this was not planned. This was not, I mean, apparently it started the day I shaved my head. So maybe when you shave your head and lose your hair, you also lose your sanity, according to the way things have been going. Personal experience, I can say. But it's been absolutely wonderful to not only witness but to be a part of and to experience, and for it to happen to me is just insane. And I've already planned, so for this stream, it's been 29 streams in a row now of 100 plus subs, which getting 100 subs, and I've said this all on stream, but getting 100 subs in a stream was beyond me for a very long time, and just beyond my understanding of how much support that really is from the community. And this is not just from one person. It's not just two people. It's literally the entire community is getting together and wanting to support. And all I can sit there and say is I hope I make them proud, and I hope that their money is well spent. And no one has ever said anything different to me yet. They've all agreed that it has been well spent and it's well worth it, and we deserve it, and all these nice things that I'm still trying to wrap my head around and understand. So streams have been just ridiculous and off the Richter scale. And I come to stream with the most energy as possible as I can. And this has all been happening in the last week and a half, nearly 2 weeks here. My grandma's been in the hospital. She fell and had a heart attack, and my dad's health is not the best, and my mom is really stressed out, and all this family stuff that I'm sitting here trying to handle and navigate. And me being the person that is healthy for the most part, and trying to help as much as possible and go to the hospital and help my parents. And if my mom wants to have a dinner with the family, just making sure that we can offer any support that possibly we can to help out. And she hosted Easter dinner when she knows she probably should have canceled it, but trying to make sure that she's still getting her rest as much as possible, and understanding that she can take breaks and take rest. So all of this in the stream is happening. We're breaking records. We're on this leaderboard. We're just going. We're climbing, and I don't even understand why still. But at the end of the day, life is still lifing, and this stream has been helping me so much in focusing on the fact that I can be helpful still. I can be energetic for not only stream but my family, and that means a lot to me. So absolute insanity. And if you've never been to a stream, and if you happen to scroll across this podcast or this YouTube video or whatever, and you're listening, I stream every day on Twitch, every single day except for Mondays. So I record these podcasts on my Mondays, on my days off, and it helps me reflect and just kind of sit here and think about what's been had and what's been done, and what this community is doing, and just really questioning everything as to why is this happening and why me. But like chat would tell me, like the stream would tell me, like the community would tell me, is why not you? You know what I mean? So I guess I gotta say that to myself a little bit more. But it's been an absolute honor to be able to provide the content, the laughs and the smiles. And I've told people, I said, we care a little bit less because we want to have more fun about life. Sometimes life, like I said, it'd be life, and you got to care less about certain things. And you just got to have more fun. And since I've had that motto, it's just been really, really awesome to live this life of care less, have more fun, take care of what needs to be taken care of in life, and and have more fun. So like I said, if you've never been to the stream, feel free to pop by. You don't need to. If you have been to the stream and you are listening to this, and you are a regular stream viewer, stream community member, and thank you so much for being there and hanging out with us, because your time is what's the most valuable thing. Because without it, there's no leaderboard, there's no sub goals, there's no records being broken, there's no content to be made. I do it because I love doing it, and I do it for the people that come and hang out with us. So thank you, and thank you for listening. So we're on this massive leaderboard, passing these massive streamers, little old us, little train that could. Here we are. This may never happen again, so I had to talk about it. On that note, we're going to enjoy our day off. Thank you for listening, and as always, we'll catch you next time. Cheers.